Hey guys, and welcome to the Farming Pastor's Wife. Today I'm answering questions about Thanksgiving, telling you how I kind of do things, and then we'll just walk this year together. How's that? So stay tuned. We're talking Thanksgiving. Okay guys, so let's just jump right in. I asked a few of you, or I put out on Instagram, to ask me anything about Thanksgiving. What are your questions? Do you want to know how I decorate my table? So I got some really good questions, and we can do this again. So if you missed giving a question, go ahead and submit it. I'll maybe answer it on another video at some point in time. But somebody sent in 3 questions, and this is what spurred this whole video, was this lady asking me 3 questions, and I thought, what a great idea. Let's just do a video on Thanksgiving. Her first question was, do we have any traditions post-Thanksgiving? Her family gets together for leftovers the day after Thanksgiving, and she wanted to know, did our family have anything that we did after Thanksgiving? Well, Bryant Madren loves to go Black Friday shopping. Yeah. I, however, do not. But because he's my sweet husband, I always go. So he likes to do Black Friday shopping, and Caroline loves it. And so here lately we've gone our separate ways because they're usually buying for us, we're buying for them, and so forth. So we do not go together, but we do go Black Friday shopping. Then on Saturday after Thanksgiving, my favorite tradition that my family does is we jump in the truck and we go up to the mountains and we do the choose and cut your Christmas tree. That is my favorite tradition. Last year we were not able to do it because we all had the stomach bug. Every single one of us had the stomach bug. And so we just went to a lot here in town and got a live Christmas tree. But that is my favorite family tradition. And we always eat at Cracker Barrel on the way home. And we go to Sparta, North Carolina, and do a choose and cut Christmas tree. So that is our post-Thanksgiving. Now, Bryant's family, the extended family, they used to still meet every Thanksgiving. We had to stop going to that because it was just too much for us. And then when we had the chickens, I wanted to start doing things with my family, not my extended family, but the immediate family. And so we haven't gone to that for a few years. Well, then I think it's getting harder for everybody to go because you got the siblings and you got their children, they're having children, and then they're having children, and so it's just getting hard, and you've got in-laws to think about. So they have moved their Thanksgiving to the Sunday after Thanksgiving. So this year we're going to try to go to that the Sunday after Thanksgiving. We'll see how it works. Sundays, sorry, we got interrupted. But Sundays are just kind of hard for us, being in the ministry and having the farm. We do 2 services on Sunday, and it's just hard. We're going to try this year to see how it works, and see how it goes. But anyway, so with that being said, those are our traditions around Thanksgiving. How do I prepare for Thanksgiving? Well, let me introduce you to my best friend when it comes to Thanksgiving and Christmas. This is my holiday Thanksgiving Christmas notebook. I got this tip years ago from Kimmy over on She's in Her Apron. She has a notebook. Mine is not anywhere near as nice as hers. But in here I have what I've made on years past. I have the recipes of the things I want to make. I have the list of usually who brings what. I have, just different dessert recipes. This is anything I make at Thanksgiving, my recipe is in here. And look, even at the beginning, I said things to change next Thanksgiving. No sweet potato pies. Do chocolate instead. Keep a snack bar, but don't do the brownie bites. Only do 1 head of cabbage. I did 36 rolls for 10 to 11 people, and that was perfect. So I make notes of years past and know what to do. Then I also put in here, I don't know what I did with it, but I put in here, I make my menu. I then make my grocery list based on that menu. Like each menu item, I write the ingredients out and put down there what I need for that ingredient. And then that's my grocery list. Then once I get my notebook and my mind wrapped around everything, then I get out my planner. And then I go to November and I say, okay, this is what I'm going to do on this day. I'm going to get out my china and wash it on this day. And I plan way ahead so I'm not frantic at the last minute. You may need to go buy some silverware because my son is notorious for losing my forks and spoons. And so it never fails that I don't have enough forks and spoons. But he redeemed himself. He bought me a beautiful set of silverware last year. So, but anyway, so I plan. And I do things as much ahead of time as I can. If you can make a pie and freeze it, do that. If you can make cakes and freeze it, which you can, do it. Get those things done ahead of time. Desserts are a great thing to do ahead of time. If you make your own yeast rolls, get them to the part where you've rolled them up into a ball and place them on a cookie sheet. Stick them in the freezer, let them get hard, bring them out, put them in a bag, stick them in the refrigerator, and then when you get them out, let them thaw, let them rise, bake them, and they're delicious. I, however, do not do homemade rolls at Thanksgiving. I do it all through the year, but I don't do it at Thanksgiving because there's just too much other stuff to worry about than the doing homemade rolls. So I do easy things when I can. Do I have a large family that I do here at my house? There are usually 8 of us, usually. And then Caroline's in-laws they come on Thanksgiving. So that's about 8, 9, 10. And now we have Levi. He's not eating, but still, we have somewhere between 8 to 11 people. We have had people come over who don't have anywhere to go. We've invited people over for Thanksgiving. So, that's about how many I have. And they bring things like Jamie's mom brings the deviled eggs. She usually brings a cranberry or a dessert, and so forth. So, should you cover the turkey as soon as it browns? Well, let me tell you, I cover my turkey from the very start. I brine my turkey. I wash him off. I put celery and onion up in him, and I put the seasoning I want on him. I cover him tightly with heavy-duty tinfoil. Stick him in the oven, and believe it or not, when it comes time to get my turkey out, he is usually beautifully browned already. So I cover my turkey from the get-go. Now, if you like a crispier skin and you want it browner and maybe a little bit, I would maybe uncover at the end. And but I bake my turkeys at 325 until the thermometer reads, and I think I do about 18 minutes per pound. And I make sure I get a thermometer. Don't depend on that little pop-up thing in your turkeys. Get you a thermometer, and be sure your turkey, I like mine to read 165. just because I'm funny about raw poultry. And I don't want anything raw. So, and don't stick your thermometer into the breast because you don't want any juices escaping that breast area. Kind of find that part in his thigh, kind of in that little part down here. And it's a good meaty part, but it won't lose the good juices that, you don't want to lose those. So, what are my go-to sides? Well, always candy jams. Always candy jams. I usually do either a Brussels sprout or a cabbage. My family leans towards the cabbage, so I usually go with cabbage. We always have macaroni and cheese. We always have broccoli casserole. Caroline has learned to make the macaroni and cheese and the broccoli casserole, so that is what she's in charge of. Always mashed potatoes. So I have 2 potatoes. I have candy jams and I have mashed potatoes. Green beans. That's probably it. That's probably it. And then whatever, and then like of course the cranberry. I always do the cranberry salsa as an appetizer because people just start arriving and they just enjoy sitting around watching football or whatever. And you serve it on top of the cream cheese and eat it with crackers. So good. And those are definitely my go-to. What salads besides the fluffs or cranberry salad do you make? And I'm not going to assume that the question is based on one type of salad. So I'm just going to talk about all kinds of salads. I make all kinds of salads. A pasta salad, of course, lettuce type salads. There's the panzanella salads, which is mainly a lot of bread. There's all types of salads out there. And there's the peas, the green peas or the black-eyed pea salads made with vinegar, you know. Those are really good. But usually for Thanksgiving, I just stick with my cranberry gelatin type salad, my cranberry salsa that I was just telling you about, and those things. I never can say it right. Wardorf, whatever. You know, the apples. It's a great salad for Thanksgiving. So, you could do that. So, have I planned my menu? Not yet, but my menu rarely varies some. So, I usually know what I'm going to do. Every now and then I'll get on Pinterest or I'll get a magazine and see what the trend is that year. What's the new foodie thing out there? And I may or may not try to make it. But, yeah, my menu's pretty much set in stone. Pretty much set. Oh, and we have deviled eggs. I don't know if I told you that or not on my sides. But, like I said, Jamie's mom makes those and brings them. And can I do a ham video? Yes, I can. I don't know when it will get done. And I may already have a ham video. I will look and see. But if not, I will do a ham video. Now let me tell you, I have gone back through my videos from years past and looked at all the Thanksgiving videos, and I've put them in a playlist. So they are in a playlist called Thanksgiving. I'm doing that because I'm not going to make things ahead of time enough for you to learn how to make it and then make it. Usually I'm going to be making it the day before Thanksgiving or so on or so forth. So, but I've made them in years past. So you can go back and look at those videos and see how I did it then. Y'all, if you have not seen my cranberry salsa video, not only is it a delicious food and a delicious recipe, but the video is just plumb hilarious because I'm working with a food processor I'm not familiar with, and it's hilarious. So, yeah, it's kind of funny. But those are the questions I'm going to answer today. because I don't want this video to go too terribly long. But I just wanted you guys to know I'm here if you need me for anything. Send me a message. Go visit me on Instagram. Go visit me on Facebook. I would say Facebook is the place I'm most familiar with to get your questions and have a conversation with you. But yeah, so go check those places out. Ask me any questions about Thanksgiving, and I'll do as much as I can ahead of time. But if there's something you need to know, go check out my Thanksgiving playlist and see if there's a video in that playlist that you need. Maybe it's dressing. Oh, somebody asked me about stuffing, and they didn't like sausage, and they didn't matter if it was in the bird or something. I do a dressing, which is a pan dressing, and I actually put some meat in it. And I don't put sausage in it. I don't do a sausage dressing. And so it is in that playlist. If you're interested in that, it is in that playlist. I do not stuff my turkey with stuffing. I do it in a sheet pan. I mean, not a sheet pan, but a pan. And yeah, I'm too scared of stuffing the bird. And I've never done a sausage dressing. I need to, just to see if I like it. But I've never done one. My mama made delicious dressing. Bryant's grandma made delicious dressing. And now his sister has taken over his grandma's dressing recipe. And she has shared it with me. And that's the dressing I make. So it's just so good. And we don't vary from it. My daughter loves it. And last year I pretty much nailed it last year. So yeah, so any other questions you can think of, please let me know. Plan. That is the key. Go ahead now and get your linens out and wash them and iron them and get your placemats ready. Get everything ready. I get my bowls out ahead of time and I label them what food I'm going to put in that bowl. That way I'm not scrambling. Oh, I need a big gravy thing, or you know, I'm not scrambling at the last minute. And so I have a question for you. Do you guys make giblet gravy? And do you know what giblet gravy is? So tell me, do you make just plain gravy or do you make giblet gravy? Good question. So answer that in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've had a great day. Please hit the subscribe, the bell notification, give me a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. So I've got to get busy planning Mr. Bryant Madren's birthday supper, but he has yet to tell me what he wants. And so I don't know what he's going to have. We may be going to McDonald's. But anyway, y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching The Farming Pastor's Wife, where if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.